What up? How's it going? So I got Pinkman. He's going on a downward spiral along with his girl. They have a codependence, and man, I felt bad for both of them in that situation. I don't really blame anyone. I just wish that she would have bounced, man. But I didn't realize it would go even worse. It's not just him influencing her. Now it's her influencing him back, and they're in that fiend life together. So, hey, man, Walt, I'm sure he went and dropped them drugs off. There's no way he didn't, because that's the life he chose at this point. But Skylar, they already was hanging on by, a thread. So that relationship, who knows how that's going to go. Also, she with a guy who's doing some weird shit with his money at his company. If her name come up in some IRS shit, that's going to be real bad. Ed is going to draw more attention to that family. But, hey, man, who even knows if we're near that? Also, Giancarlo Esposito, his part in this, I think that's dope. The way he played that role, like as square as possible. And the moment Walt said something about them being alike, he like, being alike? What's wrong with you? Like, don't ever say something crazy like that. But hey, man, let's go ahead and get into this next episode. I make that drop off an hour.
Oh God. Oh, thank God. Is she beautiful? Yeah, I'm staring at brake lights on the 40.
Skylar, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Your daughter.
Hi there, girl. Hi there, Holly.
Congratulations, Walt.
Oh, Ted, I'm sorry I didn't see you here. Are you okay? Is everything okay?
Everything's okay. I just wish you'd been here. But I'm so glad the way it all worked out. Oh, doing it natural instead. It just couldn't have gone any better.
Woo. Here's why this sucks, though. Pinkman gets that money right now in the state he's in. Dog.
Dad, I was in the shower. Hey. I overslept. I'm running late, but I'll be there. Yeah. Somebody broke in.
And he gonna see all of it gone, and he probably gonna...
No!
I'm like, A, this ain't the Sistine Chapel, and B, I have had enough trouble working around your zits.
She can't even make eye contact
really
while
wish
she's
you
telling
wouldn't
him
go
this.
to that place. You know you need to avoid those type of people.
No, and I do. It's mostly college kids and airmen from Kirtland. It's actually really corporate.
What about that guy next door?
What do you mean?
Well, he seemed to have some expectation of you introducing me to him.
He knows you own the place.
Beat ya. Hello.
Hey, man.
Oh, hi, Carmen.
Come on, hurry up.
So you heard, huh? Yes. Good news. Oh, she's just so beautiful. Well, Holly.
Last night, somebody broke in my place, Joe. I got robbed.
What?
Yeah, somebody. They got all of our stuff. You get me, Mr. White? Huh? The blue stuff. It's like uncanny. They knew exactly where to look. I mean, say something, man, all right? Yell at me or something. Come on. Mr. White!
Skylar, we need to think about what's best for the baby. And I think having her mother around for at least the first few years, money-wise, we'll manage. I promise you that. Hey, do you want to see something?
He about to show her the money. Ooh.
Daddy did that.
I tell we could get that shit to Saul. Like, get that out of my house.
No, you took the stash. I heard all those phone messages and I figured it out.
Figured it out, huh?
Well, congratulations, Einstein.
You left me to freak out all day long, like I dropped the ball or something, and
You
you
did.
I was on my day off, man. What I do on my day off is
Off. We were on call, you junkie. On call for the biggest deal of our lives. And I just managed to pull it off by the skin of my teeth, no thanks to you. And you made me miss the birth of my daughter.
How much?
How much what?
How much did you get for the deal?
1.2 million.
600,000 each.
480,000. Saul's cut is 20%.
So where's my money? What?
You are joking, right? If I gave you that money,
Thank you.
you would be dead inside of a week.
No, that's a fact. It would be real bad.
They're selling testing kits at the drugstores. If you are clean, I will give you every last dime. No, huh? Well, I guess until then, you'll just have to depend on the kindness of strangers to get high. That and your little junkie girlfriend.
He about to throw that, ain't he? Once he said junkie girlfriend, I knew he was tossing that shit at her.
Your son, he's just unbelievable. Come see what he did.
You're not asking for money, are you, son?
Yeah, that's the whole idea. Louis helped me set up a PayPal account and everything. See?
But we can't ask for money.
Walt.
Okay. I appreciate it. I really do.
It's you can't ask him to take it down. It'll crush him.
Skylar, it's charity.
Why do you say that like it's some sort of dirty word?
I have so much cash on hand that I actually counted by weighing it on my bathroom scale, and yet I can't spend it. I can't tell my family about it, all of whom think that I am right on the edge of bankruptcy. I mean, it's
So, communicating is out.
out.
Yeah, oh, many's the happy memory of Uncle Murray bouncing me on his knee. We lost track of the old pervert years ago, but what do you know? He kicked it and left me millions.
No. It cannot be blind luck or some imaginary relative
How they
who
gonna
saves
do
us.
this?
No, I earned that money. Me.
Yo, his pride is.
Cyber begging. That's all that is. Just rattling a little tin cup to the entire world.
Yeah, there's no deep-seated issues there.
I was just about to say that, like.
He's a hacker cracker extraordinaire. This guy can hijack random desktops all around the world, turn them into zombies that do his bidding. For instance,
What's it called? A
he
bot?
can make it so 20 or 30,000 little donations come in from all over the U.S. and Canada. Nice and neat, untraceable, from the good-hearted people of the world to Mr. Walter H. White, cancer saint.
His pride is like ridiculous. Like when he starts at one level, it's one thing, but then he keeps going. No, I don't want them to think some benefactor gave it to us. I work for this money. It's like, my guy, like.
Dad? I overslept. I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Dad, no! No, stop it! Dad, stop!
You miserable little smackhead! Get the hell out!
Hey, I pay my rent, bitch! All right, I got civil rights!
Dad, no! Okay, Jesse, come on! Please, no, come on!
You have been clean for 18 months, Jane. Why? Why do you do it?
I backslid, okay? Like what? What, you think I'm proud of this? Dad, no,
I
don't.
have tried 10 years of love and understanding. Maybe what it takes is you drying
please
out in a jail
don't.
cell.
Dad, no.
I could care less about him going to rehab. I want you in rehab.
Okay, I'll go first thing tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, today.
I have to call into work. I have to stop the newspaper.
You meant all that?
I don't know. I just think if we had enough money, nobody could make us do anything.
What is this? What? Some kind of blackmail or something?
This is me telling you to do right by Jesse and bring him what you owe him.
Like, for your information, I am holding Jesse's money for him, and he will receive every last dollar of it. He will, not you. At a time when I see fit. If he gets clean, if you both get clean.
You know what? I take that back. This is blackmail.
Because what I know about you, high school teacher turned drug dealer with a brother-in-law in the DEA, that'd make one hell of a story.
I knew he was going to do this at some point. I knew it. God damn. That man told everything. Like, he could have just said the basics. Hey, that's my partner. We do that, blah, blah, blah. My man told him everything. This can only go bad.
You'll never hear from either of us again.
You're not seeing straight, Jesse. You're making a mistake.
New Zealand, that's where they made Lord of the Rings. I say we just move there, yo. I mean, you can do your art, right? Like, you can paint, like, the local castles and shit.
Let's keep it real. Y'all just gonna get high. Let's just, cut to the chase.
We're not gonna just shoot this up our arms, Jesse. We're not.
Hell no. We're better than that.
We're way better than that. I say we flush what we've got left, and we start tonight.
Yeah, we can do that. Definitely.
So any advice? Having a daughter? Any advice?
Oh, no, not really. Just love them. Just, yeah. I mean, they are who they are.
I've got this nephew. This nephew who is, I mean, he's an adult, right? I mean, but you can't infantilize them. You can't live their life for them. But still, I mean, there is that frustration, you know, that frustration that goes along with, you know. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do know what is best for you, so listen. Well, of course they don't. I mean, what do you do with someone like that?
Family. Can't give up on them. Never. I mean, what else is there?
Damn. Me as a viewer, I gave up on Pinkman. I'm so ashamed of myself.
Jesse, wake up. Jesse, wake up.
Nah. She OD'ing? Yo, he just touched the needle. He's been touching things. Oh, no. What the fuck is that? Yo, she died. First, let me start by saying, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure to hit the notification bell. Shout out to all the new viewers. Shout out to all the subscribers. And I got a Patreon, full length and early reactions to things like this. Check it out. Hey, so this is going to be a little bit different than my other ones because I had to go back and do this one. Once someone brought it to my attention, something that I had missed. And what I had missed was I knew she had overdosed. Didn't realize that she was choking on her own vomit. We're talking about Pinkman's girl. And I did not, because I didn't realize that, I did not realize that Walt could actually have affected things. And I want to say, though, that doesn't make me look any different at his character. And the reason I bring this up is I literally had I had confusion. I was confused when somebody told me that. I was like, wait, damn, that did happen. So let me give you a play-by-play way this worked. I watched it. I looked at the look on his face because he looked horrified. And then he went into that Heisenberg mode. And I was like, what am I missing here? So after I recorded it, I went back and looked before I did my review. Usually I do my reviews the moment after I watch stuff. All right. So I look, and I'm like, yeah, I don't get what just happened here. Okay. So I go and look it up. I think her name is Jane. I can't remember last name. Did she overdose? And that's not what would pop up on Google. What pops up is is Walt responsible for her death? I was like, what? So I click on one of those little question things, those answer questions where people answer questions. And I was being real careful because I didn't want to read something I wasn't supposed to. And a person said, they asked the same thing I asked. One person said, well, based off what he did, she moved and okay, boom. Then there was another person who says, based off him moving her, okay, had he just left, he wouldn't have known that she died. But him being there witnessing everything, he had a choice to stop her. And that made him look at Walt different. And I gotta be honest with you, that don't change a motherfucking thing about how I feel about either of these characters. I just wonder for a lot of people, how many people in that lifestyle y'all have met? And how many true scumbags have you met? Maybe it's because my bar is so low for a lot of these people in all of this situation that I don't really, you know what I mean? Once I realized that, I was like, oh, damn. It was like, oh, damn, that changes everything. No, it just, for that moment it changed it. It's like, oh, okay. I didn't realize he was cold like that, but I guess he's cold like that. Because, so here's the thing. I feel like if the character was he's a gang member or something like that, y'all saw him do that, y'all expect that. Y'all wouldn't be like, oh, damn, he did his boy dirty. But because Walt was who he was at the beginning, people failed to realize what Walt was becoming this entire time. And me watching this, maybe it's because of that on the screen, that right there. Maybe it's because I'm expecting him to become this G or this savage or this monster. Once it happens, it don't even... Everything he said to her father at the bar was true about his nephew. But there's a job, and we've seen how he gets about that job. We've seen him become this cold, calculated, sometimes even stupid, to the point of putting everything they work for in danger. We've seen that. So I expect that from him. Okay? So once I realized, once this brought to my attention, oh, he did that, that's crazy. I'm like, oh, yeah. He just turning that scumbag meter all the way up. Scumbag meter engage. And for me, that's what his character as a scumbag should be doing. He didn't get his hands dirty. He didn't see her dying and then go choke her. He literally was like, well, I'm going to fall back from this. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that absolves him. I'm saying, no, he bears responsibility. And I'm saying we should expect that from this character at this point. At this point in the show, maybe when y'all first watch it is different because y'all were not expecting him to end up there. And I think that's what it is. I'm expecting him to be just an evildoer. I think that's what it is. You know what? As I think about it, that's probably what it is. I think that because I expect certain things. So going forward, even after knowing this, when you look at my reactions and my reviews, you're like, damn, it's still all jokes and stuff. It's because people who are in that line of work, they do way worse shit than that. like they do some horrifying shit. And he was trying to protect his investment. Y'all just didn't expect it from Walt. And maybe early on when the show comes on, I could understand that. But for me, it would be silly for me not to have expected him to do something like that. Now, after talking about that, I want to talk about the father of her. I want to also say, I'm not laughing at addiction in this. That's some horrible, horrifying shit, right? It's fucked up. I go along with the flow. Y'all see the way I watch stuff. That's not really a laughing matter, the addiction part, but the stuff that they do and then that comes from it, we can laugh at that. That's how we deal with shit. I will say, after being a father for a while, the way I look at certain things changed a lot. I wanted him to beat Pinkman the fuck up. I'm not gonna lie to you. When at that moment, when he comes in there and Pinkman got the bat, I want him to take that bat from that motherfucker and try to, you know what I mean? Because he should feel that way about his daughter. He had been working to get her clean and all that. That's his daughter. That's his flesh. That's, he 18 months. And he had got to that point where he's like, why? Why do you do this? And even at the end of the day, as close as he was to calling the cops the father, he still, when she put on the daughter dance, well, all right. That is fucked up, man. And then we get to the point where she's pulling a G move on Walt. All right, here's the thing. Y'all got to hear me out. In no way am I saying she deserved to be killed by Walt. At all. But the reason she tested Walt's gangster like that was because Pinkman let her in on a bunch of shit. All right, okay. But he didn't let her in on one of the most important things, apparently. And that's this motherfucker somehow is okay with having bodies. like I feel like Pinkman sort of left that shit out. Like Walt's going around just life, bodies. You know what I mean? And it seems he left that out. He left that out because he told her everything. Listen to everything she said. You know, teacher, brother-in-law in the DEA. Told her all that. He ain't tell her the most important thing. And that's when pushed, he somehow is able to turn shit on. Now, here's what it is. Pinkman and Walt both have a way of thinking about each other. Pinkman, at the end of the day, think he's just a bitch boy who just need the money to pay his bills. That's what Pinkman thinks about Walt. And Walt thinks of him as an irresponsible, dumb junkie. And he still sees him as a student. And in a way, Pinkman still sees him as that stick up the ass teacher, right? Now, they got to start looking at each other like criminals. They got to start looking at each other like criminals. And I feel like the fans, when they originally watched it, I feel like this would probably be the moment where they started looking at him like criminals. But when I was reading this thing, the guy was like, I was looking at him as the evil one and Pinkman as the weak one. And I'm like, they both criminals. They've been in this for a minute. They got bodies. Like, this is the game they're in. Look who they're surrounded by. I recorded this review way after the fact. I'm recording it right now while editing. So, hey, man, if you see me not sort of responding in a certain way to what Walt did, just understand it's because I don't think that highly of that motherfucker anyway. I don't think. You feel me? Like, I don't put anything past him. I don't put it. Look how much think about the amount of lies he has told to everyone. Okay, boom. Got a brother-in-law in the DEA. That ain't scare him. He be shook every once in a while. That don't scare him. He keeps getting in deeper and deeper. Now he's dealing with Gus. Big time, dude. He got Saul. Like, think about where it's going. We had to see this. No one saw that coming. Like, in fact, I think he probably should be doing worse shit. But we still like, oh, well, he's the fatherly. No. Fuck out of here. He's a scumbag and he been a scumbag. Next episode.